Hey, what's up, guys? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Those of you who usually watch my channel, it's been a while. But this video isn't about being a powerlifter or fasting or anything like that. I was watching some of my old comments on Amazon hiring videos and whatnot, and I got inspired to make a video today about what it was like to work at Amazon. It's going to be a two-part video. And the name of this video is Amazon Made Me a Welder, because that's what I'm doing right now. This is one of my welding helmets. There's another one of my welding helmets right here. I got another couple in the car because for me I had to buy several welding helmets to find out which one worked best for me. But that being said, in this video I want to just talk about what it was like getting the job at Amazon and what seasonal means when you're a seasonal worker at Amazon, and what I had to do after my season was over. First thing I want to say is I want to thank God, and I want to thank Amazon for actually letting me go, because it made me wake up. I was a chef my whole life. I also have a degree in English literature, and 99.9% done with a teacher certification degree from Wayne State University. So in here is my diploma from Wayne State. I have it all wrapped up nice and tight. I finished my degree while working at Amazon in the year 2020. Just as the pandemic was striking, I finished my English literature degree working at midnights at Amazon. So what's it like getting a job at Amazon? How do you do it? Well, I needed a job. I didn't have anything coming up. Had bills to pay, and so I just for fun just tried to see if I could get a job at Amazon. So I went to Google, searched jobs at Amazon, and started the process. Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take 1 million tests on the computer, and you're going to give all your information. They're going to sort all that stuff out for you, and once you make it through all the testing, which is about probably 8 hours of computer time, you're going to wait for an email for them to tell you to come on in. They're going to tell you what you've tested out for, meaning your test scores make you eligible to work in this part of the fulfillment center, or let's just call it what it is, a warehouse. Okay, so I did my paperwork and my testing on the computer, and I tested out for an OP driver. That's an overhead pick machine. That's where you drive around the warehouse, and your machine raises you up somewhere around 40 feet at the most, and you pick items off the shelf using a scanner gun. So once I passed everything and I was called down to the fulfillment center to get my badge, you go to the fulfillment center, you stand in line, they take your picture, they tell you that you're seasonal, which means that for me, they told me that the season was going to be 11 months. And I thought, well, that's kind of odd. That doesn't sound very seasonal. I said, it's 11 months to the woman who was taking my photo. She said, yeah, it's 11 months. And I said, well, what happens then? She says, well, then they decide if you're going to be able to come back. And I thought, well, this was just, they decide while you're working. And if your job performance is bad, then sorry, Charlie. But it didn't quite work out that way. What seasonal means is that more than likely you're going to work for 3 to 4 months, and then they're going to let you go no matter how well you do your job. Because when I was working there, I would see day after day people coming in to be trained to do what I was doing. And I thought, well, that's kind of strange because there's 50 drivers at night and 50 drivers in the afternoon and 50 drivers in the morning. Well, I thought, all right, well, whatever. I got my job and I'm just going about and doing it. Now, but I got laid off after 3 months. Out of nowhere. I mean, I got laid off. I came home and I was dead ass tired because I worked the midnight shift, and I jumped in bed and I was just about to fall asleep and my phone rang from an out of state number, and like in Washington. And when I picked up the phone, they asked if it was me, and I said yeah, and they said, well, we're here to let you know you don't have to come in for your Saturday shift. You've been taken off of the schedule, and thank you. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm one of your best drivers. For the time that I've been there, I was good, very, very good, very good. I mean, I was good, man. Look, I'm a power lifter. I'm strong. I'm fit, and I liked the heavy routes. In the warehouse, you have particular routes. Some routes you don't lift things that are very heavy. You pick lots of lightweight things, and then you have, on the opposite end of the spectrum, you have the route that's the heavy route, where I forget what they call it. I forget what they call it now, but you would come in and you'd look at the billboard and you would see what route they had you on. And once I told them that I was physically strong and fit, they put me on the route where you pick up the heavy stuff like tables and you load up rugs, and you load up like the heavy boxes and the heavy bags, like dirt or concrete mix or whatever. They sell everything. They have everything at the Amazon fulfillment center. So they have routes, routes for people who are not physically strong, routes for people who are strong, and big bulky items. So that's the route that I got, and I loved it. I loved the actual driving of it. Didn't like much else about the job. Besides the pay, I liked the pay. I was paying my bills. So there was 2 things I liked. Everything else I really didn't like. But so the phone call comes in and they let me go, and I'm pissed, and I told them really emotionally. I said, hey, I'm feeling a little bit used up here. So what do I need to do to make sure I get my job back? And they said, well, do you want us to escalate this for you? Meaning, do they want me to put a request in to human resources for me to be rehired? And I said, well, hell yeah, of course. And so they said, okay, we'll do that. Thank you for your time and your service at Amazon. They send you a letter in the mail saying that to you and all that stuff. And that was it. Time to figure out what you're going to do. Done. So here I am, dead ass tired, about to get some really good sleep. Have my room all blacked out, because I'm going to bed when the sun's bright as hell in the wintertime, Snow everywhere, bright as hell. I got my room all blacked out, and now I can't go to sleep because I'm just crushed. Well, what I did was, I said, well, what do I like to do? I said, I'm not going back to being a cook. I can't do that. That pays less than Amazon. Amazon was paying me $15 an hour. And I had overtime and everything, so I needed to match that. And I said, what am I going to do? And I thought about all the things I like to do, and one thing I like to do, and it just was in the back of my mind, just sitting there, waiting for 48 years to come out, I like to be a welder. So I went to Michigan Institute of Aeronautics and Technology in Canton, Michigan, and I got a federal loan, and now I'm in welding school. I'm not using my English degree. I have no idea how to use it. I don't have time to waste to search for a job as an English major. I have no idea what to do with it, and I'd like to thank Wayne State for dropping the ball on that one, and I'd like to take more responsibility as well, and say, well, why didn't I figure this out when I decided to be an English major? That's another question, right? So there's realities in this world. And one of them is that, look, I have a bachelor's degree. It's right there. Can't take that away from me. But right now I can't use it. because for me to try to figure out how to use it, it's going to take, I imagine, a long time. So you know what? I figured I'd go into the trades, and I just got hired as a welder through one of my classmates at his place of employment, and I'll be graduated in December as a certified welder. And from there, I entered into the world of welding. And so, on one hand, it really sucked being let go by Amazon. It was crushing, but it forced me to pivot, and I couldn't think. I just had to react, and I wound up in a really great place because I actually really love welding. I love the work. I love learning about how to melt metal, and I think it's going to be a really, really welcome change. So, that being said, if you're working at Amazon or you're thinking about getting a job at Amazon, I just want to say this. I get it. Survive. Do what you got to do. But just be ready. It's not going to matter how well you perform. There's a business plan. And the business plan, from my experience, was hire them, lay them off, review, and if it's good, then send them emails and ask them back. Because right here, I have, I'll bring my computer over there. I have emails from Amazon, right, asking me if I want to come back. Okay, so let's see. Let's find it. I'm going to show you just to prove to you. Right here it says, new jobs for Larry. Amazon's interested in you. And then we're going to go over here. Hiring now, right? Right here where I stay. Amazon right here, view job. This is in my area. There's an Amazon fulfillment center in my city. And here we go. Amazon warehouse. Okay? And they're offering my job back to me. But I don't want the job now because I'm going into a career that where I don't, where there's it's a job, it's a skilled trade. It's a skilled trade, so I'm going to go for that, and I'm already locked into my federal loan for it. And not everybody wants to be a welder. Not everybody is built to be a welder. Hell, I still don't even know if I'm built to be a welder just yet, but I'm going down that road, and it's a lock. So I've got to make the most of this. But chances are, with all the different areas that you can go as far as welding, it's time to get it on, man. I need my Spirit and my Jackson, baby. Now in part 2, I'm going to tell you what it was like to work at Amazon as an overhead pick machine driver. So if you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you sticking around. I hope you guys learned something, and if you get a job at Amazon, I wish you all the best, because if you can make it there, they definitely have the money to pay you. Good luck in trying to get it out of them, but good luck in everything that you do. I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching. Part 2 is coming up, where I describe what it was like to actually drive the machine, what a shift was like. Talk to you later. Bye.